University of Southern California's Rossier School of Education Doctoral Commencement Ceremony for the classes of 2020 and 2021. Our procession includes the Dean, Associate Deans, faculty, Board of Counselors, special guests, and the graduates of the USC Rossier School. The procession will now begin. Please keep the aisles clear. Please welcome the Richard T. Cooper and Mary Catherine Cooper Chair in Public School Administration and Associate Dean for Research and Faculty Affairs, Lawrence O. Pikus.
Good morning, everybody. That's better. Dean Noguera was unable to be here today, and it's my honor and my great pleasure to stand here instead. He very much wishes he could be here, and honestly, so do I, but I'll do my very best to fill in. It's deeply satisfying to welcome our graduates from the class of 2020 and 2021. As well as their families and friends. After more than 2 years of tumult and uncertainty, and amid ongoing crises in the world that have caused us all to pause and reflect on our priorities, I'm grateful for the opportunity to celebrate with you. We are all inspired by the dedication that each of you has demonstrated on your academic and professional journey. We know it's not been easy for you to get to this point. Many have had to display enormous discipline because you had to sacrifice time and energy to complete this journey. But you made it. And we're here to celebrate your accomplishment. On behalf of the Dean, faculty, staff, alumni, and friends of USC Rossier School of Education, I offer our warmest congratulations to you, the class of 2020 and the class of 2021. And to all the people who have supported your educational journey. Thank you. Now, it says Trump to tell you to please be seated, but apparently you beat me to that, so I'm glad you're comfortable. Those instructions apparently weren't in the programs. I would like to acknowledge our special guests on the platform here today. We have 3 members of our Board of Counselors, Patricia Brent Sanko, Carol Fox, and Brent Noyes. If you could please stand, I want to thank them for their service on. I would also like to acknowledge a dear member of the Rossier family, Roger Rossier. He was not able to join us today, but it behooves us all to remember that it was through the generosity of Roger and his late wife, Barbara, that we became the Rossier School of Education. We will always be grateful for their support. This morning, we are awarding degrees to 260 doctoral graduates including the PhD in Urban Education, the EDD in Educational Leadership, the Global EDD, they don't have a chance, there's fewer of them, and the EDD in Organizational Change and Leadership. Attaining your degree is a remarkable achievement. All of you now join approximately 2% of the adult population in the United States with a doctoral degree. The relative rarity of your accomplishment alone does not make you exceptional. What makes you exceptional is the commitment you have made to use your knowledge and skills for the greater good, to solve problems that affect students, schools, colleges, and society, and to advance equity in your leadership, your professional practice, and through the production of research. Your example inspires us because it serves as a reminder that there is a generation commitment to finding new ways to address problems we face. I speak for every faculty member when I say that we share in your pride on this special day. I'm particularly proud of our faculty because they have been with you every step of the way. Our faculty have been your mentors, your champions, your challengers, and your counselors. I know you join me in thanking them for taking you on this educational pathway to becoming educational leaders and scholars. Today, you are no longer our students, you are our colleagues. I hope that some of you will decide to join us as college professors, deans, and presidents. However, I also know that some of you are ready and willing to serve as school superintendents, as educational leaders, as CEOs of nonprofits, hospitals, NGOs, and global organizations. My hope is that the education you received while at Rossier has prepared you and that you will be better leaders because of it. I hope that you also know that you will always have each other to turn to for support and advice, because your degree brings you membership in one of the most powerful networks in the world, the Trojan family. So look to your left and look to your right. That person seated next to you might very well be the person you turn to for advice, a referral, or even a shoulder to cry on. Each of you has now earned the right to call yourselves USC alumni. And you are now mentors to future Trojan educators. I encourage you to embrace this role as a lifelong and worldwide commitment. On behalf of the Trojan family, I congratulate you. It's now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Darlene Robles, Associate Dean for the Office of Equity and Community Engagement, who will acknowledge our 2020 and 2021 dissertations of distinction. Dr. Robles.
Thank you, Dr. Pikus. This is a beautiful view. I want you to know I have the best view, along with everyone on the stage, of our graduates. You look beautiful and handsome, each one of you. Congratulations to you. It's my privilege to acknowledge the winners of the Dissertation of Distinction from the classes of 2020 and 2021, two of which are here with us today. First, I want to introduce the Distinguished Award from the PhD program, Drs. John Shushke and Cy Stokes. Let's give them a big round of applause. And maybe they could stand, too, and we could acknowledge your great work. From the OCL program, Drs. Amanda Vanni, Richard Gard, Sally Mingarelli, Kevin Cross, Karan Pai, Ella Lashwi, and if they're here, let's have them stand up and give them a big round of applause. And from the EDL program, they are here, okay? So let's have them stand. Carmen Soto, Wilman Christian III. Please stand. Wilman and Carmen, could you join the stage so your chairs, Drs. Chung and Harper, can take a photo with you for the Distinguished Dissertation Award. Again, congratulations. And let's give one big round of applause to all our Distinguished Dissertation Award winners from 2021 and 2020.
Today's ceremony is rich in its tradition, and one of the traditions we have at our commencement ceremonies is for a faculty member to describe the symbolic meaning embedded in university commencement ceremonies, particularly describing your regalia. Taking on this important role this year is Dr. Gail Sinatra, Professor of Psychology, and the Stephen H. Crocker Professor of Education. Please welcome Dr. Sinatra.
Thank you, Associate Dean Pikus. The academic regalia is very important. And as you march in academic procession on commencement day, you wear the caps and gowns of a long tradition. Your academic regalia is not merely a costume, it represents an unbroken chain uniting students and scholars since the time of the Middle Ages. This costume has emerged from centuries of tradition in Great Britain, where each university adopted its own costume. In 1895, American institutions created the Intercollegiate Code, regulating the design or pattern of gowns and hoods and the colors to be used, and the code remains substantially intact today. If I could have a volunteer, maybe Christina? The caps are typically the Oxford or mortarboard is worn. A recent exception is the wearing of a soft doctoral cap made of velvet. So beautifully displayed here. The tassel is black at USC for bachelor's and master's degrees. Doctors and governing officials only may wear a tassel of gold metallic thread. And it is customary to leave the tassel draped over the left temple at all times. So if yours is not there, now is an excellent time to fix it. The gowns for bachelors are black and have long pointed sleeves. The master's gowns, also black, is made with an oblong sleeve. The doctoral gown is an elaborate costume marked by velvet panels on the front and around the neck, as well as 3 bars of the same material on the bell-shaped sleeves. And it's cut much fuller than the other gowns, and it may be ornamented in color. USC is among a handful of universities which permit other than black doctoral gowns, and our gown was designed for the inauguration of President James H. Zumberg in 1981. The hoods, of all the component of the costume, the hood is the most symbolic. It makes clear the level of the degree, the faculty, and the institution which awarded it. The degree is shown by the size of the hood, the width of the velvet trimming, and in the case of doctors, by the shape. Your hoods are lined in cardinal and gold, USC's school colors. The velvet trimming of royal blue signifies the PhD. The trimming of light blue signifies the EDD. Thank you, Christina. And of course, there are other symbols, like the heraldic mace. USC's mace is a ceremonial scepter symbolizing the authority, which established the university's charter in 1880. The mace dates back to the 13th century as symbols of royal authority. The chair of the academic senate had the honor of serving as mace bearer in the academic procession. There's also heraldic flags, which are blowing today in the wind. A flag has been designed for each academic unit which confers degrees at USC and is carried by a student at commencement. The Rossier School of Education banner includes the academic color of light blue. The 4 quadrants of the flag are adorned by 2 panels showing the book, illuminating the lamp of learning, the traditional symbol of education. The 3rd panel is occupied by the sun, symbolizing light and warmth and affection extended by USC to the student community. The 4th panel includes a torch of learning. The university seal, which dates back to 1955, depicts 3 torches: arts, science, and philosophy, the California poppy, the university flower, and a setting sun symbolizing the vitality of the West. The torches are symbolic of learning, the sun is the symbol of power and life, and the poppy is the symbol of growth. The university motto, translated from Latin, is "Let him bear the palm who merits it." Finally, in answer to a question often asked by my students in class, Will you make a copy so I don't have to take notes? The answer is, this information is printed in the USC Commencement program online. Go forth and celebrate the day and fight on.
Thank you, Dr. Sinatra. Now we're coming to the part of the ceremony that I think you're all really looking forward to, and that's the actual hooding of all of the graduates. I do have a whole bunch of instructions, though, to start, so hang in with me here, and then we'll get started. The PhD degree holders will be first, followed by graduates from the EDD and Ed Leadership, and then the Global Executive EDD, and then the EDD in Organizational Change and Leadership. Each candidate will be hooded by his or her dissertation chair in alphabetical order by the chair's last name. I believe the staff will provide direction on where to go, and be sure you have your card with the Q code with you. That's how we'll know who you are. So we'll see you all soon, and congratulations in advance.
The following candidates are receiving the Doctor of Philosophy degree. The following candidates are chaired by Doctors Amati and Cole.
Mabel Eunice Hernandez.
Adrian Luis Trinidad. The following candidates are chaired by Dr. Ben Simon and will be hooded by Dr. Harper. Adrian Luis Trinidad. The following candidates are chaired by Dr. Imordino Yang.
Christina Rachel Kundrek.
The following candidates are chaired by Dr. Posselt. Cynthia Diana Villarreal. The following candidates are receiving the Doctor of Education in Educational Leadership degree. The following candidates are chaired by Dr. Carbone. Robert Madrano. Monique Rolls. The following candidates are chaired by Dr. Cash. Patricia Salazar. Akoko Michael.
Jennifer Ann Garcia. Natalie Nicole Kathina Hart.
The following candidates are chaired by Dr. Castrutia.
Maria Luisa Garcia.
Mercy Arlen Willard. Maria Romero Morales. Vanessa Solomon.
Anne Foster Golay.
Richard Moore. The following candidates are chaired by Dr. Escalante and will be hooded by Dr. Castrudia.
William Robert Avila.
Richard James Noblet. Angela Ardis Salazar.
Justin Lauer.
Jessica Berenice Correa Munoz. Leo Fitzgerald McGallion. Roy Robert Umana.
Andrea Elise Katanik. Carrie Braun. Lara Susan Grubel. Joseph Frazier.
Henry Kenneth Torres.
Linda K. De La Torre.
Maricela Ramirez.
Isabel Fernandez Brenes.
Jose Luis Montez.
Jennifer Lynn Gates Jackson.
Ryan Perry.
Stephanie Ann Kearns. Julie Anna Harrison. William W. Gideon.
The following candidates are chaired by Dr. Chung. Maria Corazon Rieno.
Veronica Nikesi Nisa Eyo.
Carmen Soto. The following candidates are chaired by Dr. Green. James J. Owens. Katrina C. Miranda. The following candidates are chaired by Dr. Harper.
Wilman Ashland Christian III.
The following candidates are chaired by Dr. Hinga. Jean Anne Marie Pennycook. Suraira Urquiza.
Dominique Kendra Lightsey. Vanessa H. Alt. Yanira Hernandez. Brandon Felix Grimmett.
Edwin Eugene Walker. The following candidates are chaired by Dr. Kazar and will be hooded by Dr. Hinga.
Eric John Greer.
Renee Francis Kwan. The following candidates are chaired by Dr. Maddox.
Diva Jasmine Kast.
The following candidates are chaired by Dr. Pikus.
Kenneth Martin Hill.
The following candidates are chaired by Dr. Polikoff.
Jeremy L. Gerson.
The following candidates are chaired by Dr. Slayton. Christina Navarro Aguirre. Alex Vieira. The following candidates are chaired by Dr. Tambashia.
Emma Diaz.
Tamara Whitaker.
Queena Hong. Sahel Bechpornia. Jennifer Nguyen Ellingwood. Rhiannon Little Sarowski. Anna Chang. Monita Hien.
The following candidates are chaired by Dr. Toby.
Ginny L. Linenberger.
The following candidates are chaired by Dr. Yates. Martha Pogue Maimoni. Helen Pitts. Sasha Seamock. Lindsay Marie Vorndran.
Heidi Golshan. Greg Akai.
Melissa D. Naudine.
Tony Janine Harris. Brianne J. Langlis.
Vidalia Fatima Felix Resendiz. Amy Christine Marcoulier. Carmen Madrigal. The following candidates are chaired by Dr. Hinga. The following candidates are receiving the Doctor of Education Global Executive degree.
Fatma Saud Al-Jaferi.
Shamit Yashwant Patel. The following candidates are chaired by Dr. Kropp. Diego Mauricio Mezo. Saba Kidwai. Jane Francis Nakato. The following candidates are chaired by Dr. Tambashia.
Allison Catherine Boxer. Shakir Shahid Hussein.
The following candidates are chaired by Dr. Adibe.
Colleen Marshall Lee. Stephanie Yamilet Limus.
Jessica Lee Walter. Lauren Christine Young.
Joan Carbonell Brown.
Carlton Clayton Troy Underwood. The following candidates are chaired by Dr. Canny. Trevor Wiseman. Rosanna Alicia Padilla.
Chinako Miyamoto Belanger. Monique Patrice Bates.
Brent Matthias Obleton.
Catherine Holdbrook Smith.
The following candidates are chaired by Dr. Donato.
Mark Jason Brewington.
Martin Witt. The following candidates are chaired by Dr. Hassan.
Dan Bennett.
Stacy Andrews Wheat. Leah Janine Roberson Carson. Shauna Holmes McMichael.
Justin Allen Cox. Kelleen Scanlon Asperius. Julie Aguirre.
The following candidates are chaired by Dr. Hinga.
Cesar Gabriel Margarito.
Maria Dossier Mempin. The following candidates are chaired by Dr. Hirabayashi.
Darius Carl Alati.
Anna Connie Santa Maria.
Heather Lee Case.
Peter Suresh Maharaj.
Angelica Marie Cortez.
Amanda Lynn Peterson.
Brian Patrick Flintoft.
Leslie Yvette Salinas. Shania Thomas. The following candidates are chaired by Dr. Kropp.
Stephanie Ann Caspian. Elana Glazenberg.
April L. Rubin.
Eric Marcus Hamilton. Reynaldo Emilio Baviera.
The following candidates are chaired by Dr. Grant and will be hooded by Dr. Malloy.
Derek William Harris. James Joshua Lewis.
The following candidates are chaired by Dr. Malloy.
Virginia Mary DeFrank.
Eileen Peralta Orlino Dinkjohn. Catherine Connolly Rosenberg.
Ralph Byron Berry III. Erin Ann Dunlap.
Daniel George Russell. The following candidates are chaired by Dr. Min.
Brittany Ann Daly. Perla A. Hernandez Trumkel.
Robert Thompson. The following candidates are chaired by Dr. Moore.
Patricia Juarez.
The following candidates are chaired by Dr. Mirazuski.
Lindsay Kahn.
Michelle Renee Rippey.
Eric Glenn Fleming. Yvonne Marielle Hoyos. Oswaldo Ozzy Lopez. Theodore A. Cruz III.
The following candidates are chaired by Dr. Ott.
Deborah Elder.
Tabitha Christina Sherrod.
Karen Chorbajian. Kenneth Bermejo Coe.
Gretchen Staudy Jameson.
George Philip Green. Marcy K. Holland. Omolara Ajake Babarinsa.
The following candidates are chaired by Dr. Phillips.
Shungyop Julius Hahn. James Michael Concannon. Christina Joanne Lindsay.
William Sherrod.
James Hu.
Emily Milagros Martí Soto. Ezekiel Ramirez. Jennifer Zuhowski. Jennifer Agkowili Stefanovic.
Stacy Lynn Heinzman Utzi. Andrew Choi. Jonathan David Chandler.
Jaime Olmos.
Mark Anthony Camacho.
Yvette Marie Seymour.
Allison Jean Deschant.
Carisha Sharon Tillman.
Gawain Dawn Gibson.
Erica Nicole Taylor Page. The following candidates are chaired by Dr. Robles.
Carlos Eloy Cruz. Brandy I. Florence.
Jesse Sneed. The following candidates are chaired by Dr. Selly.
Laura Marie Cardinal. Saida Marilyn Tine Leotutufu.
Jay Maherjan. Vincente Binet Miles. Maria Silva Palacios.
Amar Dalal. Kevin Patrick Corbett. Adrian Estrada.
Jonathan Williams. Enrique Ruacho. Sarah Catherine Stashkew.
Carlos Alexander Cruz.
Natalie Vanetta Natal.
Justin Alexander Gatewood.
The following candidates are chaired by Dr. Toby.
Roger Devine. Jacqueline Lane DuPont.
Jason Jeremiah Thibodeau. Pablo Emmanuel Otaola.
Paul Nelson de la Cerda. Jenny Lim. Laura Gale.
Ruth Ann Supranovich. Denise Marie Romero.
Christy Ann Hodson. Brittany Liddell Cunningham. Ernest Calderon. Kirsten Tate Elliott.
Pamela K. Paspa.
Sharon Lena Cazo.
The following candidates are chaired by Dr. Wilcox and will be hooded by Dr. Stowe.
Patrick Cates.
Brianne Mongen.
Audrey Lynn Barbakoff.
Catherine Ray Argy Rice.
Janine Batten. Candace Louise Givens.
The following candidates are chaired by Dr. Yates. Sharon Myers.
Kashana Hudson.
Elisa Charmaine Shepard. Lori Miguel Johnson. Matthew Mayer. Timo Sandritter, Todd Michael Mayhew,
Wow, that was really amazing to see everybody come across. Congratulations to everybody. One more time. And I promise you that that's the last time we're going to give you an assignment as your faculty members. There is another group here today whose contributions to your success are indisputable. Would all the family and friends of our doctoral candidates please rise and accept our thanks and congratulations. Thank you for all the support you gave your loved ones as they went through this program. Let's also celebrate the faculty one more time. Will our faculty members please stand and be recognized? Faculty members, please stand and be recognized. You know, as the Associate Dean for Faculty Affairs, I almost said that y'all follow directions better than the faculty do, and then they proved it. Finally, this program wouldn't happen without the hard work and the dedication of all of our staff. They really made this happen, made it work, and it worked perfectly. So please, thank you to all the staff. Please stand and accept our Congratulations once again to all our candidates, and thank you for our guests for joining us today. I welcome all of you to join us for a reception in their honor in the far corner of the quad on Party Way lawn. We're gonna walk out and then follow us out there. If you look over in that corner over there, you'll see a sign that says USC Rossier, and then a bunch of tents past that, and that's where the reception is. So we'll make that happen in just a minute. And fight on.